Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge the fates for another throw, a better throw against one's destiny, what was a king to do? But does one ever truly have a choice? One can only match, move by move, the machinations of fate, and thus defy the tyrannous stars.
Will be done. The stage is set. You needn't linger in the shadows, Kain.
No banter, Mobius. You know why I'm here.
Yes, Raziel.
Where is he?
Perhaps you should ask, when?
Enough wordplay.
Don't threaten me, Kain.
Here you are at last. Yes. Let us continue our conversation, but on a somewhat different footing. Now, what do you have to tell me, Mobius?
Raziel is not what you think.
You dare imagine what I think. How strange.
Now I'm a little motivated.
Ha! Cut off! Be gone!
You are not worthy as my opponent.
The mist that shrouded this lake miraculously now cleared away, revealing
Giant Pygmy! Hi.
And lick!
victors.
And then along came Zeus. He hurled his thoughts.
Kain, scion of balance, savior of Nosgoth.
What is this?
You seek knowledge of your creature Raziel. He journeys now to Avernus Cathedral to seek the heart of darkness.
Reputed to have been ripped from the chest of the greatest vampire to have...
And why would I trust your prophecies? If Avernus is in flames, Raziel is 5 centuries beyond my reach.
I may aid you in this regard as well.
The tavern's closing. What? That's him! End it!
Sometimes, you get what you wish for. The necromancer Mortanius offered me a chance for vengeance, and like a fool, I jumped at his offer without considering the cost. Nothing is free, not even revenge.
You will have the blood you hunger for. Surrender, Raziel.
No.
What do you profit from this defiance?
There's some grim satisfaction in infuriating you. We both know what you are. A voracious parasite, cloaking its appetite in a shroud of righteousness. I refuse to do your will.
I can see into your heart, Raziel. It is not your will, but cowardice.
Enough. Yes, I submit.
Very good. Indulge. You will find that just as defiance has its price, so obedience has its
Fight!
Clearly my escape had not been anticipated.
I learned that ghosts are delicious.
My God, what is that? A vampire or a demon?
Where? Here.
Well, knock the black right off you.
Against all odds, I had stumbled into Kain's own mausoleum. This seemed an unlikely coincidence.
So, Malik, have you come to fail the circle once more? Leave, Paladin. I do not need your protection.
Perhaps the head of her beloved will convince Ariel that I have accomplished my task.
Hold on a second.
Doomed to haunt these pillars until her successor fulfilled his terrible duty and balance was restored.
What manner of creature approaches?
I know you well, Ariel, though you do not yet know me.
I counsel only one man, and you are not he.
Kain. He will disappoint you.
What can you know of Kain?
So, our wretched little savior returns. Come to join the last pathetic battle of the vampire race? But on which side, I wonder?
I've not come to fight you, Vorador.
You don't know why you're here. The greatest of us all, the father of our race. The Seraphim tore the heart from his living body 5 centuries ago.
But there's no sign of decay. How is this possible after all these years?
Somewhere, the heart still beats.
Reputed to have been ripped from the chest of the greatest vampire to have ever existed, Janos Ordran, the Heart of Darkness restores vampiric unlife.
All right, everyone! Chill.
Mononots and books.
Time fades even legend, and the origin of Soul Reaver has been lost long ago. But its purpose remains, to feed on the souls of any creature it strikes. Kindred, this blade and I.
Meanwhile...
Let's go on a journey through all time. A time that's changing all the time. It's time to go to time.
From this vantage point, I could see the city of Avernus in flames.
You have found Mobius's toy. Azimuth, not content with summoning demonic thrall, stole the time-streaming device in order to gather creatures from other ages as well. Take care of the device, Kain. It will deliver you in time.
The so-called God inhabited this hideous pit. I was about to meet it. Not possible. Stand away, monster. No. That voice. Not possible. I know that voice. Terrell. Terrell. Yes. That was my name then. The others were grotesque, but... Yes, I am changed. I have become a god. What are you doing? No more questions. No more worship. Time to run. Time to scream. Time to die.
Come to me, my undead son. Make haste, apprentice. The stage is set for the grand finale. You will have your vengeance.
Mortanius!
So, you have come out into the open at last. But you will find you are too late.
What am I too late for this time?
No, not now.
Well, if it isn't Saucy Jack, just a little too late, as usual.
So, I finally meet the unspoken.
Relax, Jack. I have a dream that one day, every person in this nation will control their own destiny.
Your kind does not like to lose.
I seek the Heart of Darkness.
Reputed to have been ripped from the chest of the greatest vampire to have ever existed, Janos Ordran.
The heart has served its function.
Kain. You use the Heart of Darkness to create Kain.
Check and mate.
Idiot! You're not ending our plan. You're expanding it.
I must finish it now.
Kain, why is this no surprise?
Because our destinies run together, Raziel, like two rivers that have met and can never be distinct again.
It was your machinations that set my destiny in motion. The coin you tossed has struck the earth. Now you must abide by its outcome.
The coin is still turning, Raziel.
Still you think you can move me about like your pawn? Think again, Kain.
Take heed, Raziel.
Why? If we are who we are, then are we not destined to fight to the death, to decide the fate of Nosgoth?
Don't be a fool!
The mighty Kain, scion of balance, would-be savior of Nosgoth, surrenders before the final battle even begins!
Raziel.
Ve Victus!
I didn't.
Woe to the conquered! I have found the heart of darkness.
Reputed to have been ripped from the...
Go to oblivion!
Raziel, the conquering hero. I understand we ought to offer congratulations. Kain, at last, is dead.
I suppose you expect similar congratulations on the death of Vorador. You too are going to your death.
For a true servant of the one God, death is never bitter. And now, I have an execution to see to.
As are you.
I remember. Raziel.
I have questions that apparently you alone can answer. Where have you brought me?
This is a dire omen. The binding is in peril. The hour of prophecy is at hand.
You thought yourself a king, when in fact you were a pawn. My silencing of Ariel and its calculated repercussions is but the first act in my theater of Grand Guignol, of which you are the tragic hero. Play on, little vampire. Play on.
Ve Victus!
It is accomplished. The Forge summons the spirit of every balanced guardian to itself for this final purpose.
Ariel? You?
Yes, Raziel. Yet I am much more than I was. The veil is lifted from my sight. My spirit, united with the souls of my predecessors, is drawn here now for the final baptism of the blade. To restore balance, the sword must be rendered pure by spirit. Release me, Raziel. The Soul Reaver has the power. Release us all, for this we were called. You have done well, Raziel. But there is one more trial for you to bear. You must unite what has been set asunder. Only then will the Scion of Balance be armed for his true endeavor.
I am the last pillar, the only survivor of the Circle of Nine. At my whim, the world will be healed or damned. At my whim.
Raziel, there may yet be hope. There is one who will be called. You must seek the Scion of Balance. Dear God!
Raziel, we meet again. You have played your part flawlessly.
I wouldn't celebrate just yet.
You pathetic creature. You haven't got a clue. The seduction of the Circle and possession of Mortanius, Ariel's murder, the corruption and collapse of the Pillars, all orchestrated as a prelude to this moment. We've already won.
Raziel!
Once I embraced my powers, I realized that Vorador was correct. We are gods. Dark gods. And it is our duty to thin the herd.
I awoke to find myself in a shadowy realm. A disquieting stillness lay where my heart had been, the heart that had belonged to Janus Audron all along. How was it possible that I still lived?
Nanomachine, son!
The Hilden are merely an inconvenient consequence. They will be dealt with in time. It is a small price to pay for Kain's death.
You're a bit premature.
Kain!
Is there a crack in your omniscience after all, Mobius? First, your omniscience, and now your powers. You're slipping badly.
This is not possible.
You think this will matter?
But I serve one who has power over life and death.
Then go to him.
Master, my apologies. A momentary oversight. Somehow Kain still lives and has unexpectedly dispatched me.
Make use of your good servant, and go to your master then.
God, do you see it now? The monster that you served. Is this what you imagined when you worshipped it?
There is no escape.
It was then I knew what I had to do. I alone could end this.
Kain, do you so enjoy death?
Yes. Raziel. No! Yes. This is how...
No! Raziel!
The Soul Reaver, pure of all corruption. This is what it is for. This is what I am for. The two become one. Both Soul Reavers together. And the Scion of Balance is healed. And I am not your enemy, not your destroyer. I am, as before, your right hand, your sword.
No, Raziel, this can't be the way.
And now you will see the true enemy.
Raziel. And it was then I saw.
So, I am revealed to you at last.
What in hell?
I am the origin of life, the devourer of death. I am the hub of the wheel, the purifying cycle to which all souls must be drawn. The citadel of the apostates will become your living tomb.
Your words are heartening. For you would not fear us unless we could truly do you harm.
No! You are nothing!
False God! This is the end. The final turn of your wheel.
You will never defeat me, Kain.
The strings of the puppets had become visible, and the hands of the prime mover exposed. Most ironic of all was the last gift that Raziel had given me. More powerful than the sword that now held his soul, more acute even than the vision his sacrifice had accorded me. The first bitter taste of that terrible